When he talks, Newcastle listens. He's 67 years old now, but he still looks the same. He still sounds the same. He's still Kevin Keegan, the man who took Tyneside to the brink of football glory. But under the Mike Ashley regime, King Kev no longer feels welcome in his castle.
Very sad, but it's just life, isn't it? This club in particular, as we know over the last 10 years, has sort of fought against some of the history of the club. I'm not the only one, but yeah, it's sad. But it's life, isn't it, sometimes?
What a football life he's led. It's no wonder he's onto his second autobiography. The Newcastle chapters tell quite a story. The English hero who ended his playing career on Tyneside. The rookie manager who made a football club shoot for the stars and gave the world the team known as the Entertainers. But no happy ending. His second spell as manager ended in resignation, demonstration and a successful claim of constructive dismissal against the Mike Ashley regime. The same regime the fans continue to protest against 10 years later.
If you said to me what Mike Ashley like, every time I met him, very pleasant, call me King Kev. But, I couldn't get to him. If I rang him up, he'd say to me, look, I'll ring you back in 5 minutes, never heard from him again. And then I'd get a phone call from one, usually Lambias or Jimenez, to say, don't you ring him again. You're talking to Mike Ashley when you talk to us. So it was very, very difficult.
It doesn't feel too great at the moment. For many people, when you were there, it was the dream. What is it now?
Well, it's not a nightmare, but it's close to that for the fans because, the best thing, you've got to understand this club and this city. Every club's different, every club's unique. This has got some characteristics that, or rules, if you like, that are so easy to follow. What do they want, the Geordies? They work hard all week. Come on, guys, fight for us entertainers, because we're paying our hard-earned money. That's number one. But also, they want to be treated with respect. That's gone now. There's no trust. And that's the word that's so, I think, important at any, not just a football club. It's not there anymore. And I don't think that can be repaired.
You look, there's a very charismatic manager up there now. Do you feel a bit for Rafa Benitez because you know a little of what he's going through?
Yeah, I think Rafa's not going through what I went through because I don't think he is anyway. He hasn't got the barriers that I had between Mike Ashley and himself. Not as many anyway, but I still think some of those same issues that I said 10 years ago when I left, are still there now. You've got to have everybody at a football club, big or small, amateur or professional, rowing the boat the same way, singing off the same hymn sheet, if you like. And until that happens, you can be the best manager in the world, and Rafa is certainly one of those. He's got the record to prove it. Even if you're the best manager in the world, it is difficult. He's toughing it out. I respect him tremendously for that. I don't think he's quite had the problems I had, or he would have definitely gone, but he's certainly probably had some of them.
You know how wonderful it can be up there. What needs to happen to make it great again?
Well, it's very obvious, isn't it? Someone else has got to come and take this club and realise what it is and see it as anyone, I think, should see it as a massive opportunity. What would it be like to win something here? It's not impossible. We nearly got there. So why not someone come in, maybe take 2 or 3 years to rebuild? Maybe need a new owner, I think certainly will. And some investment, which, when you get 50-odd thousand every week and the TV money now, you should be able to invest. I think this club could come back. But, I think fans have to be patient. But, saying fans have to be patient, if there's any more patient than the Newcastle fans, I don't think I've ever met them. They are patient.
He won't go back now, certainly not while Mike Ashley remains in charge. Ultimately, there was no happy ending for Kevin Keegan, but he still believes there could be a happy ending for Newcastle United.